Hello everyone, welcome back to this Funko review. It's your old buddy Mike, Mr. Mike on the mic here, and on today's review is on this little bad boy right here. This is the long-awaited WWE Funko Pop release of Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero, the WWE Hall of Famer, former WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, US Champion, Tag Team Champion, Grand Slam Champion from everywhere he went, from Mexico to Japan to WCW to ECW, WWE, and now we finally have a Funko Pop of Latino Heat. This Funko Pop was a GameStop exclusive, and unfortunately now he's no longer available at GameStop. He is sold out, so that means if you were trying to get Eddie to add to your collection, you would have to go through Second Market or visit some stores that in your general area that may carry him. But unfortunately, you cannot get him on GameStop, guys. I'm sorry, but he was a pre-order. I believe it was back in February. I did order him. He came some time ago, and I just hadn't had a chance to do a Funko Pop on him. But I myself been waiting for Eddie, one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. He does have special meaning for me, guys. And Eddie Guerrero was actually the very first wrestler I ever met at a live autograph session. I remember it was back in 1997, guys, and he visited a store called Rito Latino, which was a Mexican Latino music shop. You can buy records, definitely like a Sam Goody's, Tower Records type of a joint, but it was just strictly for Latino music. And he was there doing an autograph session with Rey Mysterio, and they were my very first wrestlers that I ever got to meet in professional wrestling. So of course Eddie and Rey definitely have nostalgia for me. Two of my all-time favorite wrestlers. I've seen them clash so many times on TV, on live events, and you know, the best one for me will always be Halloween Havoc 1996, 7, 8, I believe. It was Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio for the Cruiserweight Championship, and it tore the house down. It was probably by far the best match of the Halloween Havoc event. And of course, I will always remember the time that I got to meet Eddie. I have a photo with Eddie. God bless his heart. May he rest in peace. You know, he did pass away back in 2005, guys, and I can't believe we've lost Eddie for so long. And I can't believe it's taken this long for Funko to get an Eddie Guerrero pop. I know there's been action figures and other things with Eddie Guerrero's likeness, but now we got a Funko Pop, guys. So like always, I want to open him up and show you guys Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero. And here we have Latino Heat. That's right, Eddie Guerrero in all his glory in Funko Pop form. Definitely a great representation of Eddie Guerrero from his trunks, his tights. You can see the Latino inscription on his rear end. You can see his gold boots with the little insignia on the side there. This Funko Pop did came with a WrestleMania 20 pin. And of course, it was definitely something, you know, you remember he wrestled Kurt Angle in that event, and he came out victorious, retaining the WWE Championship. Later on, reuniting with his friend Chris Benoit, who won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship on that same night, and they shared an embrace. And it was definitely a memory that you will always remember. So that's why you get a WrestleMania 20 pin. One thing that really trips me out is, yeah, there was one point that Eddie did frost his tips, so you can see on the top of his head, it's a little bit of a lighter color, and it's because that's supposed to be representing his frosted tips at one point. So this is a great figure, guys. If you're a big WWE fan, if you're a big Eddie Guerrero fan, and you want to add him to his collection, I myself am looking forward to, hopefully, Funko, if you're watching this, or someone can relate to Funko, I would love to see a Pops ride, and we can finally get Eddie Guerrero driving one of his lowriders. That's one thing that I will always remember from WWE, from SmackDown, was when Eddie would come into the arena riding a different lowrider and making it hop, making it bounce. When he brought out, when he was wrestling with Rey Mysterio as a tag team champion, or his cousin Chavo Guerrero or Tajiri, you know, they're just coming out in the lowriders was something special. And I know, I mean, they did a lowrider pop for Ice Cube, and it was a great pop. I don't have it, I've seen it, but I know they could do something similar with Eddie, and I really hope down the road that Funko and WWE can collab together and we can get an Eddie Guerrero lowrider. That would be freaking awesome to add and just to be part of the collection, guys. So overall, this is a great pop. If you're a big WWE fan, if you have nostalgia like myself, I really love it. Eddie was definitely part of a great memory that I love of WWE wrestling, of wrestling all in general, and definitely an influence for me as I became a ring announcer and I was able to ring announce. I've had the pleasure of introducing Chavo Guerrero a couple of times over my illustrious ring announcing career, and it was just great to just share some memories with Chavo and what he and Eddie and the Guerrero family mean to me as a fan, as a ring announcer. Definitely something that I will cherish always. So thank you to Funko and WWE for finally giving us Eddie Guerrero in Funko Pop form. Once again, guys, this was a GameStop exclusive. Unfortunately, not available on GameStop anymore, so you will have to go through Second Market to try to add Eddie to your collection. But it's a great pop all around. So once again, guys, thank you so much for listening to me ramble. If you like this video, give us a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. We would love for you to follow us and watch our other videos, unboxings, other toy reviews, my wife's wonderful work on Ninja Tale. And I'm Mr. Mike. Thank you so much, and have a great weekend, everyone. Viva la raza!